All right. All right. Gonna go over some some college basketball matchups, some of the early ones. Not too many matchups today, but there are some really good games, especially NHL and NCAAB. Let's see, there's a game at 11. Let's check it out. Delaware versus Hofstra. Delaware 3.5-point favorites. Don't really love this matchup. Delaware, they both split a pair of wins and losses. Delaware winning the last one, or losing the last one by 1 point. Hofstra winning the last, they beat Hofstra by 22 in the game before. Yeah, I don't really like this 11 o'clock matchup. Probably best to stay away from that one, honestly. We got Memphis and Houston kind of vibe. Houston's been blowing teams out, opening up as 10-point favorites here. I mean, Memphis 9-1 in their last 10. Houston 8-2 in their last 10. Houston's playing, but I mean, both teams are playing really great. Houston coming off a major win against USF, big win against Western Kentucky and Cincinnati, all blowout wins. USF not really blowing teams out at the rate Houston is, but man, 10 points is a lot in this one for two pretty good teams. Houston's very quick to run up the score on teams. So I got to lean Houston on this one, but don't know how confident I actually feel about the spread. Yo, Victor, appreciate it, dude. That's awesome. Thanks. Just trying to do what I can, you know what I'm saying? All right, so that Houston matchup, I don't know. I'll probably have to come back to that. I don't even know. A couple more 12 o'clock games. We got Florida versus Tennessee. This is an interesting game right here. Tennessee not playing too well, but are 5.5-point favorites. Tennessee, 16-7. Florida 13-7. These two teams did play on January 19th. Florida picking up a 75-49 win against Tennessee. Wow. Tennessee's had some bad losses, coming off a loss to Auburn, bad loss to Kentucky, bad loss to LSU. I mean, yeah, they've had some tough losses here. Kind of like Florida plus 5.5 in this one. I think they keep it close. They won the last matchup really good. Tennessee, I bet on them a lot this season, and they've let me down a bunch. So I'd have to lean Florida on this one. Next matchup, we have Campbell versus Winthrop. Let's check it out. Oh, man. We got Campbell 17-9, 14-10 against the spread. Winthrop 22-1, 12-11 against the spread. Winthrop opening up as 11.5-point favorites. That's quite a bit. Let's see. Let me see if these two teams have played yet this season. They have Winthrop won the first matchup by 1 point, won the second matchup by 18. Man, that doesn't really help me much. To say they're going to cover the 11.5 spread is kind of crazy. Campbell on a 9-game winning streak, 6-0 in their last 6 games. Winthrop 5-10 against the spread, in their last 15. They're on a 6-game winning streak as well. Give me Campbell plus 11.5. I feel like this is a kind of an underrated Campbell team. Winthrop should win this game, but 11.5 is a lot of points against a team that's 6 on a nice win streak right now in Campbell. So I'll probably have to lean Campbell there for the early game. Good matchup at 12:30. We got Wisconsin and Iowa. That's going to be kind of a marquee matchup, an important matchup for the day, honestly. Iowa opening up as 7-point favorites, which they deserve to be. These guys just played on the 18th. Iowa picking up a 77-62 win is just one point favorites. Wisconsin just 4-6 in their last 10. They're playing very poorly. Iowa 7-3 in their last 10. Playing pretty well. Iowa 5-2 against the spread in their last 7. Iowa's definitely the better team in this matchup. I do like Iowa -7 here. I've been watching Wisconsin all season. Some games they'll be favorites and they just lose by a lot. Sometimes I'd stay away from Wisconsin, even with the 7 points given to them. Iowa's just a better team. Luka Garza should dominate. So I'm going to keep it with Iowa -7 in that matchup. Next one, 1 o'clock game. We'll go Cincinnati ECU. Cincinnati opening up as 1.5-point favorites. Let's see if these guys have played this season. East Carolina. They have not. Okay, it's all good. Cincinnati 5-15 in their last 20 against the spread. So they haven't been able to cover the spread. We're the Jack. East Carolina 2-7 against the spread in their last 9. East Carolina is not much better covering the spread. East Carolina 1-8 in their last 9 games. Pretty bad Eastern Carolina team. But Cincinnati just 1-7 against the spread in their last 8 against East Carolina. So neither team can really do anything right now. So I'd probably stay away from this game. I don't know. It could go either way, and I don't want to be on the wrong side of that. Ooh. Yeah, stay away from that Cincinnati game. We got Nebraska and Northwestern. Another game that sounds miserable to bet on. Both teams are just horrible. Northwestern 7-point favorites, which is kind of crazy to me. Both teams are horrible. To give Northwestern a 7-point advantage is kind of absurd. Let's see if these two teams have played yet this season. Nebraska, Northwestern, they have not, surprisingly. Yeah, I'd stay with that Nebraska Northwestern game unless you're feeling unlucky or something. I'd go Nebraska +7 if I had to, but I don't like picking games where two teams are just awful because I'm usually on the wrong side of that bet pretty much all the time. Here's a pretty big point spread, which I'll point out. Liberty versus Northern Alabama. Liberty 13.5-point favorites. That's a pretty big number. Let's see. Northern Alabama, 3-7 in their last 10. They're on a 3-game winning streak. Liberty 10-0 in their last 10. Very good Liberty team. These two teams did play February 22nd and 23rd. Liberty winning 74-54, 74-54 in both matchups. Wow. That's interesting to know. Only 13.5-point favorites, and they won by 20 in both those matchups. Give me Liberty right there in that matchup. Wow. I got to write this down for Liberty because I'll definitely forget. Liberty seems like a good. I haven't watched it. They've been playing really good too. So I'll go Liberty minus 13.5. Keep that there. Here's a fun matchup. We have Drake versus Loyola Chicago Ramblers. I want to believe this is the championship game. I could be wrong. It could be like quarterfinals or something, but Drake 25-3, Loyola 23-4. Two really awesome teams. LCU opening up as favorites at minus 7.5. Drake plus 7.5. Last 10 head-to-heads, though, LCU 7-3, 6-4 against the spread in those games. These two teams did play on February 14th and 13th. Drake winning 51-50 in their last matchup, but then the matchup before getting destroyed 81-54. Both teams are really awesome, and it's going to be this is a very tough matchup, and a lot's on the line for both these teams. I think it's going to be more 51-50 kind of range. It's going to be super close. I love the spread. I love Drake plus 7.5 here. It's going to be a super close game. Both teams battling hard, a lot of defensive battles in this one. So I definitely love Drake plus 7.5 in that matchup. Should be a close and good one. Next matchup, we can go James Madison and Elon. Kind of sketchy, but we'll see. James Madison, 13-6. Elon, 8-8. Elon, 5-5 in their last 10. James Madison, 8-2 in their last 10. Elon, 5-0 against the spread in their last 5. They're on a 5-game winning streak. James Madison, 7-1 against the spread in their last 8. 7-1 in their last 8 as well. I mean, both teams are playing pretty well. I'd probably have to lean Elon plus 4.5. I think it's going to be a close game. The models I'm looking at have it literally being like a 1-point difference. So I'd probably lean Elon in a 4.5-point game. Take Elon there. Oh, dude, thanks, Paul. That's dope. Appreciate it. Next matchup, we got Texas Tech Baylor. Should be a freaking awesome Sunday matchup between two pretty powerful college basketball teams. Baylor opening up as 8-point favorites, which is a lot. Texas Tech kind of, had some bad losses this season coming off. They're on a 3-game winning streak, beating Texas, but beating TCU, Iowa State, nothing to really brag about. But, they haven't been able to beat the good teams. They lost to Oklahoma State, lost to Kansas, lost to West Virginia. They've lost to West Virginia twice. Baylor only losing to Kansas, getting killed by Kansas. But, Texas Tech's been fun to watch this season. 6-14 against the spread in their last 20. Haven't been able to cover the spread worth crap. Baylor 2-4 against the spread in their last 6. They're 19-1. They're an unbelievable team. They could blow out a team any second. They're just their team is so amazing. And 8 points is a lot, though. I do like Baylor in this matchup. I feel like I'm going to be adding Baylor to parlays instead of the 8-point spread because it could go either way. I think it ends up being a close matchup on Sunday. And I think it's Texas Tech. I lean Texas Tech plus 8, but I know I'd probably lose if I went that. So you can go either way on this one. Usually what I've been noticing, these big, powerful matchups between, two ranked teams and two good teams, it always comes down to like the last 5 minutes every time. So I don't know who I'd lean on that one, really. I really don't. We've got a good matchup here, which I definitely have. Could be adding to VIP. I don't know yet. But we have Michigan State. Michigan 19-2. Michigan State 14-11. Michigan opening up as 8.5-point favorites. The lines moved up a little bit. When I went to bed last night, they were 8, so it's gone up, 0.5. But these two teams just played 3 days ago. Michigan picking up a 19-point win over Michigan State, being 11-point favorites. Michigan 12-3 against the spread in their last 15, 18-2 in their last 20. Michigan State 6-14 and against the spread in their last 20, 4-2 in their last 6. They've been winning, but I don't see them beating this Michigan team here. Michigan's just too good. Look for Michigan to get back on, not get back on track, but get things good rolling again. I think they beat Michigan State pretty good here by double digits. So I definitely would take Michigan there. Let's see, Eastern Tennessee State, UNCG. Let's see if this has any kind of fire in there. Eastern Tennessee State 13-11. UNC Greensboro 19-7. Really good UNC team. UNC minus 2.5 point favorites. Eastern Tennessee 2-5 against the spread in their last 7. 2-5 in their last 7 as well. UNCG 11-4 against the spread in their last 15. 8-2 in their last 10. Really good UNC team. I'd have to lean them minus 2.5 there. A model I'm looking at and some predictions projects them winning by like 7. So I like a minus 2.5. Yo, good luck today, Sean. Hope you have some good picks, man. So yeah, I kind of like UNC in that matchup. 2.5 points seems pretty juicy. William and Mary and Northeastern. Let's check this one out. William Mary 7-9, Northeastern 9-8. Northeastern opening up a 7.5 point favorites. Let's see if these two teams have played. That would definitely help out a lot if they have. They have not. Yeah, I don't like this game really, but Northeastern 8-3 against the spread in their last 11. 8-3 in their last 11 as well. They're playing really good. Minus 7.5 for two sketchy teams. I don't know. I'll probably lean William and Mary, but definitely probably not betting on that game. Here we go. North Dakota versus Oral Roberts. North Dakota 9-16. Oral Roberts 13-10. Oral Roberts opening up at 7-point favorites. Yo, what's up, Kevin? North Dakota, last 10 games, they are 6-4 in their last 10. Oral Roberts 6-4 in their last 10 as well. 4-2 in their last 6 for North Dakota. Oral Roberts, 10-5 in their last 15. Oral Roberts the better team in this matchup. I kind of like Oral Roberts minus the 7 points. Yeah, I'd probably go Oral Roberts in that one. Let's see if there's any good. Texas TCU. This is, if you guys didn't watch my VIP pick video, Texas is definitely one of my VIP plays today. 7-point favorites over a TCU team that's 12-12, so just a 500 TCU team. These two teams last played February 13th. Texas winning by 15, only as 11-point favorites, so they covered the spread in that one. 3-8-1 against the spread in their last 12 games. They have been kind of struggling against the spread. 5-2 in their last 7. 4-1 against the spread in their last 5. So they have been covering their last 5 matchups. But TCU just 1-5 in their last 6. 2-5 against the spread in their last 7. Yeah, I love Texas in this one. I think they cover the spread easy, win by double digits. So I love Texas. Oregon versus Oregon State. I was looking at that matchup last night. Let's take a look. Because I was looking at when these guys played last, and they played earlier this season. Where were they? Yeah, Oregon State beat Oregon 75-64, and they were 9-point underdogs in that one. Yeah, that's kind of tough for me. I don't know. I do like Oregon State plus 5.5 just based on the last game that they played together. Oregon State, 4-1 in their last 5. You know, Oregon, they're 9-1 in their last 10. Though both teams are playing pretty well lately. Oregon's definitely the better team in this matchup. Oregon State 7-0 against the spread in their last 7. 5-0-1 against the spread in their last 6 at home. Man, all the numbers and stuff are, leading towards Oregon State plus 5.5. I think that's great value there, especially for an in-state rivalry kind of game. Most of the time, not all the times, but you would hope that in like a rivalry like that will be a close competitive game, which I would hope it is. So I'd probably lean Oregon State plus 5.5 in that one. Yeah, not many more only a couple more matchups. Nothing. Mercer versus VMI. Mercer's been interesting lately. Mercer 17-10, VMI 13-11. Mercer 7-3 in their last 10. VMI 6-4 in their last 10. Mercer 4-1 against the spread in their last 5. 4-1 in their last 5 as well. VMI 10-3-1 against the spread in their last 14. 4-2 in their last 6. Yeah, I think Mercer is definitely the better team in this matchup. Only a 2-point favorites. Give me Mercer with a very low spread. I think they can definitely win by more than a bucket. Yeah, not many more matchups. There's Coastal Carolina versus Appalachian State. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Thanks, guys, for watching. Super fun. Just kind of chilling before the noon matchup start. I'll get into hockey in just a few minutes. There's only like 1 or 2 more games on this NCAAB slate right here. And then we got an early hockey game at noon with the Islanders that I'll definitely be betting on. So Appalachian State, Coastal Carolina 16-6, App State 15-11. Coastal Carolina opening up as 4.5-point favorites. Let's see if these two teams have played. They have not. App State 3-6 against the spread in their last 9. 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 against Coastal Carolina. So they've been able to cover against Coastal. 4-1 in their last 5. I probably lean Coastal Carolina minus 4.5. I've been seeing them a lot this season. They've been definitely kind of pretty impressive. But I could lean both ways on this one. Probably not, but I'm probably staying away from this game, honestly. It's not really a top tier game I'm betting on today for sure. Yeah, there's really nothing else that's even worth really talking about. That was all the main games, all the important ones, to say the least. We'll go Penn State, Maryland. This is probably the last one I cover. The only one that's not a bunch of sketchy lower D1 teams. Penn State 9-13, Maryland 15-11. Maryland opening up as 5.5-point favorites. These two teams played on February 5th. Maryland picking up Penn State picking up a 5-point win as favorites in that matchup. Penn State 2-4 against the spread in their last 6, 2-5 in their last 7. Just 4-2 against the spread in their last 6 for Maryland. 5-1 in their last 6 for Maryland as well. Would I lean Iowa or Wisconsin? Oh, dude, Iowa for sure. Dude, I've been watching Wisconsin all season. They're a major letdown. Their record's very deceiving. They don't play good against good teams. They're horrible against good teams, and they just haven't been playing well. Iowa's nice. Luka Garza, Player of the Year candidate. I think they were running up. They won by 15 or 16, something like that last game. They played like a few weeks ago. So, yeah, I think Iowa covers the spread easy. One would hope. But Iowa's definitely the better matchup or better team in that matchup for sure. So that's probably going to be it for NCAA. I'll get into hockey right now. Oh yeah, dude, Luka Garza, beast. I'll get into some NHL matchups now, and just guys feel free to talk about any matchups you want. I can hop right back into them super quick. Oh yeah, I mean Garza always pops off. Really, Wisconsin's bigs are weak. They're weak. They're nothing to be excited about. Bruins, dude, yes. If you saw my 2-team parlay video, I love the Islanders and Bruins in a parlay. The odds get you right at like 100-ish. So you can pretty much double your money with that bet. Those are the two NHL matchups that I feel confident about betting on today. But yeah, we'll see. We got a 12 o'clock game, early game coming up here soon with Buffalo and the New York Islanders. So let's get right into that real quick. I do like the Islanders a lot. Yeah, Islanders does sound good. I mean, I'm just looking at a model projection. They're projected to win 5-0. Like, sounds pretty good to me. Let's see. I did cover a lot of these matchups in my NHL video, which if you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. But I pretty much just go over the same kind of stuff that I'll be going over now. Won't go too much in depth, but I mean, New York's massive favorites at -230. You're probably not going to bet them straight up unless you have like $10,000 to bet on them or something, which none of us probably do. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I sure don't. Buffalo plus 190. I just don't see the underdog play here. If you got money to throw around, if you want to put like $5 on Buffalo to get a win, they somehow just get a win today, go for it. But I wouldn't be betting my money on any kind of upset in this matchup. That's why I love the Islanders in this one. Buffalo on a 6-game losing streak. Islanders 4-game winning streak right now, coming off 2 consecutive 5-2 wins against Buffalo just a few days ago. I mean, hard not to like the Islanders in this one. Yeah, we'll be definitely parlaying the Islanders for sure. The 2:30 matchup, we have Tampa Bay and Chicago. Tampa Bay let me down. I believe it was last night or the night before, whenever they played. They took that L, and that definitely hurt my huge parlay. They were like the only team that like lost. But Tampa Bay massive favorites here, -210. Chicago plus 175. Tampa Bay coming off that loss to Chicago 3-4, but they beat Chicago 3-2 in that last matchup. Chicago, I mean, man, this is tough because I see a lot of injuries on their injury report right now. Oh yeah, TB let me down, man. That's why -210. This is the only game I'm staying away from today. I don't know why. Like, you see 210 and you're like, oh, that could be a lock for like a parlay. I don't get those vibes today. -2, like, if anything, I throw my money on Chicago today at plus 175. I normally don't do that, but just the way Tampa let me down last time, I don't see why they're that much better than Chicago. Like, they're really not. Record-wise, they're only 3 games better than Chicago. Chicago's still a really good team. So to say Tampa Bay's massive favorites is kind of insane to me. So yeah, man, I lean Chicago, honestly. I might add them in a parlay, honestly. The over at 5.5. I think the over hits in this one. They've gotten 7 or no, hit 5 in the second to last game, but then they hit 7. I think it's more of a shootout kind of game in that one, so I kind of like the over in that one as well. Talking NCAAF. No, sir, not talking NCAAF. This is NHL right now. I haven't really ventured into NCAAF just because it's not even like I'm not even going to bother with those games. Those games, they're like the FCS schools. No one's really paying attention to those FCS teams. Bro, Tampa Bay is overrated, man. They haven't let me down so much. And yeah, 18 people in the chat. Super freaking cool. You guys have any game suggestions, feel free to just comment those. I'll always help you out and see where I lean on them. It's kind of the whole point, just kind of chilling. Lightning will kill the Blackhawks. I mean, why didn't they kill them last game, Lex? You know what I'm saying? Tampa Bay definitely let me down last game. Would you lean LeBron or Team Durant? I wanted to do a video on it, but I honestly just got too tired last night, and I just didn't want to do it. But Team LeBron for sure. I mean, they're only 4-point favorites the last time I checked. Definitely Team LeBron. But I've seen crazier things. It's hard to bet against LeBron. I mean, their team is stacked. But who knows, man? It could be different with no fans this year. That's my one thing. With fans, you know, LeBron and all these dudes are getting crazy dunks. The crowd's going crazy. Without the fans, who knows what it's going to be like this year? And it's not like they're playing a bad team. I mean, they're playing against other all-stars with a lot to prove. You know, they're pretty much playing most of the Nets, really. Like the Nets' big three. So, I don't know. It's going to be fun to watch. Oh, yeah, Harden's going to have to shoot. Harden and Kyrie and Durant's going to have to hit a lot of threes. I think they're going to be the ones shooting more threes. LeBron's team's just going to be dunking. Yo, Lex, when Angels are favored by -200, they tend to win. Their favorite dream story. I mean, if you want to put your money on Tampa Bay, go ahead. I've been betting on Tampa Bay this season. They've been doing fine for me. But today, I'm fading them today. I'm just butthurt from the last meeting. There's other matchups I like. And Chicago could easily win too. So I'm staying away from Tampa. Just for today, I like Tampa. But I'm just staying away from them. I like Bruins too. Bruins are nice. Bruins got a great matchup today too. Islanders. I mean, I got to start building some stuff too. I kind of just hop on the stream without even locking in any picks yet. So I usually cut it pretty close. So I do like, yeah, I mean, I don't hate the Islanders, Lightning, and maybe like the Bruins. Those will give you pretty good odds, but I'm just afraid Lightning lose today. I really am. That's my only one concern. See some more NHL matchups. I already put my money on the game. I mean, dude, you already locked it in. You went with your gut. That's all you can really ask for, really. Let me go over this Boston Bruins game. We have Boston -260 favorites. I mean, Boston is massive favorites. Oh, my goodness. You know, I covered this in my last video, but, 13-5, 7-11 for New Jersey. New Jersey on a 5-game losing streak right now. They did beat Boston February 18th, 3-2. But, I mean, after that win, they've only won one game in their last 9. Boston, 2, 3, 4, 5-5 in their last 10. New Jersey, 5-game losing streak, 6-14 in their last 20 against Boston. Boston 12-6 in their last 18, 6-2 at home. I mean, Boston's massive favorites for a reason. I don't think New Jersey pulls off the upset like they did earlier last month. So I'm definitely pretty confident with Boston in that matchup. Rangers and Pitt. I can't remember. I'm wanting to say I like the Rangers in this one. Maybe I don't. I don't even know. I was still betting overs. Man, dude, I last night I was feeling good. I put the over on the. Oh my God, I don't even know. It was the the Vegas and San Jose game. Bet the over. The over was 6, and they won 4-0. Like, San Jose gave me no help at all. Had a parlay yesterday with Elon, Southern Utah, Wyoming, UAB, and Villanova. Did Wyoming win? I didn't even check that one, but trust me, I had Villanova in a lot of my parlays. Villanova let me the freak down yesterday. So mad. I'm done with Villanova. I'm not betting on them anymore. I'm done with them. They've literally let me down many weeks. But yeah, that's a pretty good parlay. That's the thing with 5, 6, 10 teamers. There's always the for sure ones that you think are kind of locks always lose. That's how it goes. Pittsburgh Penguins, minus 150 favorites in this one. The model I'm looking at has the Rangers winning by a goal and a half in this model. I'm looking at Rangers on a 3-game winning streak. Pitt 2-2 in their last 4. Yeah, dude. These 2 days, I hope you guys bet on UAB because UAB won back-to-back games as underdogs, and it was insane. It's just the most free money I think Vegas has ever given people. I feel like it was a glitch in the system, but hopefully you guys hopped on UAB because that was just free money. Parlay Bruins, Islanders, Iowa, Michigan. Yo, I've been working with some parlays. I gotta lock them in, but I do like that parlay. I was already messing around with a parlay like that as well. Not bad. 12 leg. That's tough. Winning 10 out of the 12. Winning 10 out of the 12 is just. I'd rather go 0-12 than win 10 out of 12 because knowing I was so close to a perfect one and winning a lot of money, it just hurts. Tim, have you mentioned any of the NCAA picks? Yeah, so I just covered all the NCAA picks. If you have any special ones you want me to talk about really quick, I'm down to go over them. I'm not going to read all of them again, but there's only not that many matchups today. But if you want to talk about, you guys are just welcome to talk about stuff. I'm kind of just chilling right now, locking in some stuff with you guys. Want to get some of these in before the noon games because I want to get the Islanders in some parlays before noon because that is the earliest game today is that Islanders game. So be careful or definitely do that. Parlay. Bruins, Iowa, Michigan. I vibe that. That's a fire parlay. I'll probably hop on that as well. Would you take Iowa -7? I 100% would. Oh, Lex, I'm sure you're hurt. I'm hurt pretty much every day with how close I get to winning big parlays. It's utterly insane. But that's just how it goes. Iowa will kill them. They should kill them. All right, so I'm going to go lock in some stuff now. Yeah, that's a really good parlay. I honestly had a parlay with like that before I hopped on stream that I was just kind of crafting for a second. If you want to add some more juice, that's a good 4 right there. You could add Tampa if you want, but I'm staying away from Tampa Bay today. You guys can go with them. Maybe they win pretty good, but I'm fading Tampa. I do like Michigan -8.5. I also like Liberty -13.5 too. Look into Liberty. Any basketball VIP locks? I'm still crafting my VIP. If you did see my VIP video I posted last night, my VIP free pick is going to be Texas -7.5. We know nothing's a lock. Anytime I say the word lock, I probably lose every time. But Texas minus TCU won by 15 in their last matchup. Texas is a better team. 7.5 points. I think they win by double digits. So I love Texas in that matchup. All right. So I definitely love that parlay. I'm probably going to hop on it. I got so hurt yesterday. I had a bunch of parlays in my main teaser with Florida State. Florida State was the first game of the day, and Florida State got destroyed. And it literally ruined my entire day because I had them in so many parlays, and I thought they were a lock. I did not think they were going to – I thought they were going to cover their 8-point spread too. So I don't know what it is. These 12 o'clock games, can make or break your day, especially during the parlay legs. Casino until 2. Oh, dang, that sucks. It was made on William Hill. Casino tees in reverse. Tees game 10 points each direction to spread. Bro, Lex, I do the same thing. So I use mybookie.com and yeah, if you watch my teaser videos, I don't know how many bookies do this, but you get I can get the 4-team 9-point teasers for college basketball, 10 points for NBA, 13 for NFL, 13 for college as well. Maybe it's 12 for college. I don't know, but I love those points. Those are freaking awesome. Michigan money line. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a lock, but you got to bet a lot of money with their point spread or with their value to even do anything. I mean, Michigan minus 400, you got to bet a lot of money to get any kind of return, but I definitely love them in a parlay. So I definitely like Iowa money line, Michigan. So this parlay, the 4-teamer that we've been talking about in here, let's see, $100 to pay you $228. I mean, it's really great value right there from a 4-teamer. So yeah, I love that. I love that parlay right there. Also, I good call to Oklahoma State yesterday, bro. I've been watching Oklahoma State all season, and to be honest, I had no idea that Cade Cunningham, their best player, was out that game. I had no idea. I saw nothing about it. Literally before the game started, I literally saw him shooting around, and they were showing him. So I was like, "Oh, cool, he's getting ready." No, he just sat. He didn't play, but they won, and I was like, "Holy crap!" So I didn't even know that, which is crazy. So, but Oklahoma State's been underdogs all season, and they've been covering like crazy. With that parlay, though, that 4-teamer, go ahead and add Texas in there. I mean, Texas is a lock. Gets the odds up almost like another 80 to 100. So $100 will get you 331. So I love Texas in that parlay as well. Those are the 5. Those are the 5 games that I absolutely love. If you want, I don't hate you adding Houston. I think Houston gets a nice one today. If you were to add them, it would bring the odds from 331 to 408. But my safest picks, but who knows? One of the teams are going to mess up this parlay. We already know. I like the Islanders, Bruins, Iowa, Michigan, and Texas. That's going to be the parlay I roll with today. I'm locking in that one right now as we speak. What do you think about the Flames, Corey? Let me check them out. I honestly don't even know. Kyle, that's the last game of the night. All right, Corey, let's check this game out real quick. Man, who do you think the All-Star game NBA? Wait, who do you think All-Star game NBA Durant? Oh, Simone. I like LeBron. The LeBron's team. His team is just super nice. I mean, with him, Giannis, Luka, Dame, Steph. Or no, I don't remember if they have Dame. I don't remember, but their team is stacked. It's hard to bet against Team LeBron. They're 4-point favorites, so I would lean LeBron. All right, Corey, let me go over this Calgary game. Calgary, minus 170 favorites. They're 11-12. Ottawa 8-17. Ottawa, not a very good team. These two teams did play on March 4th. Calgary picking up, or Ottawa, or hold on, okay, I read that wrong. Yeah, Calgary picking up a 7-3 win against Ottawa. Then losing 1-5 against them, then 6-3. They just kind of been swapping games. I do like Calgary Flames in that matchup, though, so I'm kind of with you on that one. Ottawa's not a very good team, but yeah, I like Calgary in that matchup. Not one I'm really betting on today. Iowa moneyline, Michigan -7, Bruins moneyline, Islanders moneyline, Texas. I mean, dude, I don't hate it. Michigan won by 19 against Michigan State just a few days ago. So I think it could definitely be a similar kind of matchup. Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. I mean, I do like it. My bad. I do like it. Also like Texas money line in there too if you want to add stuff. The one thing that's going to ruin that parlay, which I hope it doesn't, it's going to be Michigan winning by like 6, and then everything else covers. When you at the end of the day, you're going to be like, "Damn, I should have picked Michigan money line." That's my only concern with the spread because it happens to me on the daily. Baylor or Texas Tech, man, dude, that's a tough one. I mean, Texas Tech's fun to watch. Baylor's been dominant. I like Baylor money line, but I don't like Baylor -8. That's kind of my thoughts on it. I just, I talked about that earlier, but Baylor money line for me and Texas Tech. I don't know. I just don't trust Texas Tech. Texas Tech or Texas? Oh, Texas for sure. Texas is playing TCU, a horrible team. Texas Tech's playing one of the best teams in the country in Baylor. So definitely Texas for that matchup. All right. 24 people in the stream. Super cool. Love talking to you guys. It's so much fun. Love getting these parlays in check. And VIP yesterday, we went 2-1. Alabama won by 10, covered their 8-point spread last second. UAB covered it. They won outright as underdogs. USC, they were -2.5 and they won by 1. What can you do? You know what I'm saying? What parlay did you lock in again? So yeah, we kind of have a little squad play going on here, which is a parlay I was going to do anyways, but it's posted in here. It's so far the parlay we're doing Bruins, Islanders, Iowa, Michigan, and Texas money line. If you want to fade Texas and just go with the 4, go for it. But I locked it in with those 5 teams right there. It's posted in the chat right here. You can see it. We have it. We're all kind of on the same page. There's not too many games to choose from. So there's a couple games where there's a bunch of big favorites. Iffy about the Flames. Oh, I mean, I'm not betting on Calgary today. The only games I'm betting on in hockey today, it's the Bruins and Islanders. I want my Sunday to be super chill. Betting on 2 big favorites. That's the only games I'm betting on today to end the week. Don't want really too much stress with some closer NHL matchups. Corey, 12.5. Is that a teaser? Did you add? I'm guessing you added 4 points, correct? Because if so, those are both like. I mean, man, that's so tough because Baylor could easily win by 4, but Texas Tech could easily cover by 12.5. That's like the perfect spread for both teams. It's hard to say because usually when you get a good team like that and plus the 12.5 points, I've been riding Oklahoma State all season, getting into like double-digit points underdogs all the time, and Oklahoma State comes through with me. I do like Texas Tech plus 12.5, but I do like Baylor -4. I mean, 4 points. I mean, Baylor scores so quick; they could easily win by 4. That's hard right there, man. I don't know. That's got to be. I can't help you in that one. That was too tough for me. Baylor money line or Texas Tech against the spread. I lean Baylor money line. Yeah, Baylor did struggle because I remember watching that. They definitely did struggle. See, you would think Texas Tech would be hungry, but man, I've been seeing Texas Tech not cover their spread so much this season. I just trust Baylor. Baylor shoots so many threes. I mean, it's crazy. They'll just pull up and they hit. So I'd probably lean Baylor -4. Sundays are weird days, man. Sunday afternoon games are a lot closer than they usually are, especially towards the end of the season. Would you rather take the spread on Iowa or Michigan? Man, their spread's like the same too. God, that's such. I think both teams cover the spread. Michigan playing an easier team in Michigan State, but it's a rival, so it could be tougher, even though they won by 19. We said earlier Iowa money line, and just a second ago Michigan money line. Yeah, I mean I love both those money lines. I love the spreads too. I really do. There's nothing I don't like in those games. Could Wisconsin keep it close because they are a good team? 100%. Could Michigan State keep it close because they have a legendary head coach? Yes. But who knows, man? I like riding with the better team. Michigan's been unbelievable to watch this season, so I haven't ridden Michigan. All right, so I'm gonna craft up some other stuff real quick. I gotta start getting some picks for VIP. I don't really see too much for VIP right now. I have pretty much one play. Man, because I'm 14-8 on VIP this week. Hopefully you guys are in VIP. That'd be cool if you guys are. You guys are riding it out with me. I kind of want to go. Ooh. Here's a matchup. The line just went up again. Drake +8. This is the championship game between Loyola Chicago and Drake. Drake +8. Oh man, do I love that. I think it's going to be championship games shouldn't disappoint. I think it's going to be super close. 8 points seems like a lot for a championship game for two really good teams. I'm riding Drake +8. VIP play right there, guys. Drake +8. I feel good about Drake. Oregon over Oregon State. I think Oregon beats Oregon State, but man, the in-game rivalry games they can go either way. No matter what record is, you get a rivalry against an undefeated team and a team that's lost every game. That team can win easy. That's just how rivalries work. Doesn't matter. Stats can go out the window for rivalries. They just really do. All right, so VIP got Texas. I don't want to do all the favorites because I feel good about Iowa and Michigan as well. Oh, yo, and guys, for the parlay that I locked in and that you guys locked in, especially for the college games, make sure you add the spread bets into a separate parlay, and only maybe even if you just throw $1 into it with the Islanders, Bruins, and then Texas spread, Michigan spread, and Iowa spread. Add that in there. It gives you really better odds. So that way, if all these teams do cover today, you're going to win your parlay bet for sure. And your spread bet, which is a secondary one, hits. And that's pretty much just extra profit for just the team you're already betting on. So that's how I look at it. It's a great profitable strategy, and which is what I do. And it's been proven for me. I put more money into the parlays just because, team doesn't cover the spread. You're not totally screwed on the parlay. So I would make my bankroll for what I'm betting on the parlay, 90% for the parlay, and then maybe 10% for the tease for the spread parlay that covers the parlay. So that way, there's multiple, at least 2 or 3 days a week, I get a perfect week or get a perfect night, and both those hit. So that $1, $2, $3, $5 I put on the or on the secondary one usually gets me like $50, $60. Just so a really good strategy for you guys. I want to try and get Islanders and Bruins and as many parlays today as I can. You'd rather take Texas Tech +12? Hey, I don't hate you, man. 12 is a big number for two games. You just got to hope it's close. Because I feel more comfortable for a team like Texas Tech, given the 12 points, and you got to hope it's a close game. It's just hard when you're betting against a team like Baylor. But I don't know, that game, I'm staying away from that Baylor Texas Tech game. Normally I would bet it, but I'm trying to end the week right. I kind of just don't feel good about that game. Yeah, 21 people in the stream have been super cool. Flake plus 8. What's Flake plus 8? I don't know what that is. My freaking app's not loading. Oh, fade Drake. Bro, why fade Drake? I've been riding with Drake all season. They've been pretty nice. I do a little more research on Drake. Mine went up to 8 though. Plus 8's a lot for a championship game. Man, like 8 points for a championship game. I feel like 8 points is a lot. I know Loyola is a good team. I've been betting on them all season, but man, I don't know why. I like Drake. So there's pretty much a couple sites I look at too. I look at, if you guys ever want to look at just to look at some articles and stuff, winners and whiners, and then Sports Chat Place are awesome sites. So they pretty much cover every matchup. So I'll look at those, see what they got to say, see who they pick. That helps me decide a little bit. It gives me a little insight. You love backup tickets? Oh, dude, yeah, for sure. Especially if you have a perfect day, and if the backup hits, or if you have a bad first ticket, you know, you have a chance for that backup to come in clutch. Yeah, I think for this Drake team, I mean, the winning team, I would imagine from this conference is going to go on to the NCAA tournament. So, what do I like other than sports? Man, not much really. I mean, I am a pretty big gamer. I do game a lot. I play a lot of sports games. Play a lot of shooters. You know, listen, pretty your average stuff. Listen to music. Watch freaking, you know, Netflix. Love movies. All that kind of jazz. You know. You like Warzone? I do like Warzone. I don't play it as. I only play it with my cousin every once in a while, but I don't really play that much. You play 2K? Man, I used to. This is the first year I did not play. Or the last 2 years I haven't really played 2K. I've been heavy in Madden because I'm really good at Madden, and Madden's been really fun Ultimate Team wise. So I used to play 2K a lot. I mean, I'm really good at 2K. I just kind of stopped just because there's too many games I was playing. I just couldn't even keep it in there in the rotation. Backup teaser parlay with each game being minus 250, minus $300 for 9 legs, $100 to get a few hundred on backup. I mean, yeah, that's pretty solid, man. You just got to hope that there's no upsets today. That's the only thing. Someone gets upset, your backup and probably your starting one's toast as well. But you know, what can we do? We picked the minus 250, 300 plus favorites because we feel like they're going to win. You can't really predict an upset. Nobody can. It sucks when they do upset you, but that's just how it goes. 26 people in the stream. Let's freaking go. I think that was the highest I had last night or yesterday's stream. So awesome. Maybe let down for Drake. I don't know. We'll see, man. I like Drake plus 8. I like him. But you go ahead and fade me. That's cool with me. It's if you have a 50-50 chance, so one of us will win. All right, 37. Let me lock some more Islander picks real quick. Yeah, one thing with hockey this season, I haven't. So I'm pretty new to hockey. Hockey's not my best sport. I just got into hockey this last month or so. I know all about hockey, but I just wasn't into it as much as I am with basketball and football. But I love betting on hockey. It's been pretty fun. The one thing I just have not bet on this season is the puck line. I can't do it. I look at how games go. To have a team win by 2 is really tough, I think. I mean, who knows? I just stay away from the puck line. That's just something I don't do. I only money lines for me, and I'll add them to parlays. That's kind of my thing for hockey. How do you guys feel about a little hockey? I'll give you guys a little hockey parlay that you can throw a couple bucks on. I'm gonna give it to you guys right now. It's gonna be between all the hockey games. I do this every day. I'll put a dollar on it just to see what happens. And most days, I swear, I come like one game away. So we're gonna go with the New York Islanders money line, Tampa Bay money line, Carolina Hurricanes money line, Bruins money line. I like the Flyers money line, Pittsburgh Penguins money line, Dallas Stars money line, Calgary money line. Picking all the favorites. Let's see. It gives you plus 39,000 or 3,953 odds. You know, $1 when you're $39. I'll lock it in. You guys can lock it in too. If it hits, it hits. If you put, if you were just throw $5 on it, $197. I mean, that's pretty solid if you ask me, but I'll just put $1 on it. If it hits, cool. It's an extra like $40 I just got, so I will take that. Yeah, I tend to do that with a lot of my games I'm betting on. I'll bet on I have so many strategies that I do, and which next month hopefully next month I will be coming out with an ebook that we'll be giving to you guys. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm excited to write it, and it's going to have all my betting strategies for you. I've only told you guys a few, but there's so many more I do that are so much profitable for me that I pretty much do every day. So I'm excited to get that out to you guys eventually. Yeah, man, bet all the favorites, Edgar. What's wrong with that? Especially if I'm only putting like $1 on it for a parlay. There's a lot of nights where all the favorites do win. And so, for hockey, it's kind of a theme I've been seeing. But yeah, go with all the favorites. Why not? I'm not putting really real money into it. It's just kind of a backup. Like, oh man, if it hits, freaking awesome. I just got some money. Cool. Not looking for nothing. Very, very low investment, but high reward. That's what you want from these crazy parlays. Super low investment to where it's not. You never want to bet more on your backup kind of fun kind of parlays that you hope hit. You don't want to bet more than you're betting on your main bets. You want it to be where your main bets, you profit huge to where if you bet a couple on your crazy parlays, you only put a couple bucks into it. So who cares if you lose? You're banking on winning your main stuff. Yo, what's up, Elliot? I'm guessing you didn't cash out that big parlay yesterday. All right, so crafting some stuff right now. But Boston, Islanders, Tampa. Yeah, I love the parlay. Yeah, man, the parlay was rough yesterday. It was kind of a rough day. Some of the games didn't go how I wanted. Yeah, if you were just go two-teamer Islanders, Boston, it gives you plus 97 odds. Not the best, but you can just double your money right there. Yeah, no, I like that. I'm fading Tampa today. I'm just fading Tampa. They let me down last game. I got to give them a couple of days off before I can bet on them again. They're in my doghouse right now, so I'll stay away from them. I did put them in just $1 parlay, but that's about all I'm betting on them for today. Revenge. I mean, yeah, you hope there's some revenge. Let's Netflix and anime. Nice. I'll listen to jazz when I play chess. Yeah, I love listening to stuff. Like right now, I have some. Just have some lo-fi playing in the background, which is nice to have just as a kind of just a back tone throughout your day. Yo, Erica, great day yesterday. Oh, nice. Hopefully you had some good picks. I had a pretty good day too, but I definitely lost some of my parlays from my Florida State pick early on. So that kind of hurt. They need these wins against inferior teams. I mean, yo, Elliot, they do. They really do. Yeah, I feel really good about the parlay we talked about earlier. That parlay is fire. I don't see any other bets I'm looking to even do. Blackhawks are not that good. Man, they're not. But dude, what's crazy about hockey, I've come to learn this. There's so many shots on goal. It's such a small arena, ice hockey, like a rink you're on, field, whatever you call it. So many shots are getting put up per game. I mean, it's just it's kind of like soccer. It's just a tough sport. Anyone can really score. Low scoring games, high scoring games. But I mean, hockey's just, I like hockey. Hockey's fun to bet on. It's just, you just never know. With massive favorites, it can totally go either way. But like basketball, football, you kind of have an idea. Like, okay, this is the better team. The only way that the underdog's going to win, they have to like get some turnovers and just do crazy stuff. All right, so I'm going to do, you feel the Rangers will beat Pitt. I don't hate the Rangers. I thought about putting the Rangers in. I do like the Rangers. You need 3 locks, man. That's a lot of locks. I'm lucky to even be able to get 1 lock. The semi locks we talked about already in the chat. If you haven't already looked at the chat, go ahead and look through it. We've talked about a lot. We have our moneyline parlay, which seems pretty fire. We have, college basketball, Texas -7.5, Michigan -8, Iowa -7. Great spread bets. Wouldn't say they're locks, but these are all teams that definitely beat those teams before by like double their spread. So Dallas Penguins, good parlay. Yeah, no, don't hate it. You took LUSC on my online parlay. I mean, yeah, they are the better team. It's just a championship game, man. Championship game in any sports tends to be more competitive. One would hope. You know what I'm saying? All right, I think I've got some of my VIP plays today. I'm gonna send some of these in. 26 people in the stream. You guys have been freaking awesome. I love chatting with you guys. If you guys want to keep on just bringing up some picks and stuff you want me to talk about, totally gonna do it. I'm just chilling, trying to lock some stuff in before there's some noon action. Yeah, no, NHL's crazy. I mean, teams can score so quick. It's fun though. Facts on the Adesnia. Yo, I don't know what Adesnia means. Maybe I'm just dumb. Oh, was that an MMA fight? The name sounds familiar. All right, give me locking in my VIP picks for all my people today. I'm Ryan Drake +8 today. Ryan Drake +8. Do you like the Flyers? Chat, do we like the Flyers today? Let's see do we like the Flyers? I like the Flyers. It's a pick-em kind of matchup. I'm looking at a model. It has them winning by 1.5 goals. Philly 5-5 in their last 10. Washington 7-3 in the last 10. I mean, this game could go either way. I'm personally not betting on the Flyers. I like the Bruins and the Islanders today. That's kind of it for me for hockey today. What do you think about my parlay? Oral Roberts with at least 6, Iowa with at least 6, Michigan with at least 6, Dallas with at least 6. What do you mean by with at least 6? Are you saying they need to win by 6 points? Is that what you're saying? And did you buy points? Because I'm kind of confused about that. All right, let me get back to building this. 14-8 this week. I mean, yeah, it's a solid parlay. I don't know too much about soccer. So the soccer is on you. Hopefully those are good picks. But I did pick Oral Roberts to win. I do like Iowa to win by 6 and Michigan to win by 6. So I think they cover the spread. Honestly, I really don't think you need to buy points on Iowa and Michigan. I really don't. I use Sports Draw, winners and whiners, Pickwise, Salt, ESPN stat. Yeah, man. I mean, I use the same stats. I use the same sites too. I always check. Every site I look at has a different perspective. One side will pick one team to win with their prediction. The other side will go the other way. It just helps you. Everyone's different. That's just how it is. And YouTube, yeah. I'll also recommend a channel for you guys too that I like. I mean, they're probably the biggest one on YouTube. It's Pick Dogs. They have like the most subscribers, and they're solid. So definitely look into Pick Dogs. They cover like all the games. I was watching a lot of their videos before I even started doing this, so I still watch their videos. They do a bunch of live streams too, so Pick Dogs is pretty cool too. Yeah, so VIP, if you guys are in VIP, I'm giving it out right now. Blackhawks plus 1.5 at home. The one thing I stay away from in NHL is the puck line, but I do like the plus 1.5 against Tampa. Coming off a win against Tampa, that's the one game I am kind of fading today, but I do like plus 1.5. Give you some security, Yeah, I'd go plus 1.5 with Blackhawks. Because I'm not sold on Tampa today as massive favorites. I'm really not. All right, just kind of chilling. You guys for being in the stream, super freaking cool. Hopefully, I helped you out, Kevin, a little bit. Hopefully, you got some more plays than the Blackhawks plus 1.5, though. Because Tampa could easily run it up on them, but who knows? Who knows if they bounce back? Maybe they do bounce back. No problem. Allison over and is attracting me as well. Let's take a look. I bet on the over last night on the Vegas game and got screwed. So you're on a parlay with Nashville. Don't hate it. I'm staying away from that Dallas game though. Over 5.5. Dallas on the over. I mean, I don't hate it. Man, the over 5.5 is the perfect spread. It's just like it's the perfect medium because obviously it's between 5 and 6, but like it's very enticing to bet on for me. Like, because it could go, you hit 5 or you hit 6. It's just like perfect. I don't know. It's just the perfect borderline for me if I want to bet or not. Okay, Troy, I saw you comment last night. Like, okay, buddy. Like, no negative vibes in the chat, dude. So you can gladly unsubscribe. Hope you're doing well on your bets. Let's see. Love Oral Roberts. Yeah, I like Oral Roberts. Yeah, I'm not too good with MMA. So MMA is definitely not my forte. So wouldn't even know how to go about betting on MMA. You like the Islanders? I like the Islanders too. I mean, I'm definitely all on the Islanders. You got 7 minutes to lock any Islanders pick in. So I want to add the Islanders in a couple things real quick. Toronto Maple Leafs killing me. Dude, Toronto killed me last night too. Man, 2,800 would have been a huge come up. All right, I'm going to do a parlay, my backup parlay with Iowa covering the spread. I like Drake covering the spread. Michigan covering. Texas covering. All right, so I built that. Let's add some juice right there. All right, I'm locking these in. I kind of hate the 12 o'clock games. You got to really rush to get some of these picks in. And everything wants to be slow too. Well, Robert Scott deleted. What do you mean from your betting side or something? Because that's unfortunate if it did. Let's see. Boston. Yeah, I love the money line parlays today. I really do. I think those are going to hit. Yeah, they probably should cover that 10, honestly. For a noon game, if you want something to hop on, Florida +6 in college basketball seems pretty enticing right now. Michigan, and I like Texas as well. You like the Calgary Flames? I like them too. Just not really in any rush to bet on them today. Not really. All right. I'm going to be very disappointed if the Islanders lose early on. I really am. Because they're pretty much in all of my parlays today. So we can't have the Islanders lose. We really can't. I don't like betting iffy. Dude, if you have any kind of natural reaction when you look at a line and you're like, follow your instinct. Don't bet just to bet. Don't do it. Bet on stuff you like. Any game you might think that might go the other way, just fade it. There's plenty of other games out there. Plenty of other stuff to bet on. All right. Gonna add one more. Florida +6. I like Florida +6. Houston, Iowa. One thing I like doing too, it's just doing like a 10-team parlay with the spreads and just buying the 3 points. Because there's some days, a lot of them covering 2 teams end up being like a point off of the spread you had. So that could be annoying. So these have definitely saved me a few times. That's I like UNC Greensboro -3 too. I think that's a pretty solid play. All right, a couple minutes left. Hopefully, you guys are locking in the Islanders. We don't want to forget that matchup. Just parlay them with the. I have them with the Bruins. You could go Tampa, but I love the money line we talked about earlier. That's like my favorite money line with Iowa and Michigan. Just hope none of those teams get upset. That would be rather disappointing. All right, just locked in another one. Let's hope we get some dubs today. That'd be pretty dope. So I want to go for Dallas and over. Nashville has a bad defensive score. At least 2 again. Dallas at home should be able to score 4. I mean, I don't hate it. You gotta hope. You just gotta hope they score 4. Mitch picks. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna hate on Mitch because I watch a lot of his videos and I love their picks, but like they want you to do their premium stuff, which I looked on their site. The premium's expensive. For a lot of their picks, it's like $30 a day or 50, 70 for 2-3 day packages. It's very expensive. And that's kind of why I got into this. And when I start my premium picks for my VIP, and I'll tell you guys right now, it's literally only going to be like $5. That's literally what I'm going to charge per month because I don't want to charge. I would hate to give out picks charging $80, $100, which most of these people do. And they'll go like 2 and 4 on like some days. And it's like, I could have just went 2 and 4 picking random games on my own without giving you $100 a month. So like, there's just no value in that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Florida State ruined my afternoon. That's for sure. All right, so about to be noon. Hope you guys locked in the Islanders and your parlays today. I'm only gonna probably place one more bet. Don't have too much money I want to bet today. Do you have Cash App? You want to join the free picks? The free picks are already free, Erica. You can just go to my website and sign up for VIP. It's 100% free for this whole month until next month once I do start charging. But like I said, it's only going to be like $5. If you did want to Cash App or donate, which not forcing anyone to, just it's all of them are in my videos. The links are all in there with my Cash App. If you want to go check those out, they're pretty much posted in every video in the description. Yeah, so yeah, I wanted to bet Liberty minus 13.5, but it's just not even on my site, mybookie.com. I can't even find Liberty. So if you can find Liberty 13.5 for college basketball, go ahead and lock them in. Seemed like a great pick. Positive energy here. Of course, dude, it's all about positive vibes. We all want to win money here. That's why we're here. It's Sunday. We're pretty much, I would imagine, I have weekends off. So, I want to be chilling on a Sunday, watching basketball, hockey, football. It's nothing better. Just sitting back and chilling. That's what we want to do. Positive energy all day. All right, so the Iowa game starts at 12:30. I'm probably going to end the stream. Probably going to end the stream at 12:30 once the Iowa game starts because I definitely want to start watching that and start watching some of the Islanders game too and get some lunch and whatnot. So Hofstra looks like they can cover and or win. Yeah, I kind of faded that whole matchup. So no sketchy games for me. What website for you? Are you talking about what did I bet on? Because I bet on mybookie.com, if that's what you're asking. All right, so you said you loved Oral Roberts and that comment got deleted. I don't know how that. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, my website, Mr. Walker. It's yeah, it's just sportsparlaypicks.com. Pretty simple altogether. Pretty much the name of the channel. It's my website. You can go there, sign up for my VIP. I've already locked in. I've already done all my VIP stuff for today, so that list is already getting sent out. But you'll be on the list tomorrow if you sign up today for this next whole month for free. Everyone said they like Florida to cover and maybe win. I don't hate Florida. Florida's been pretty good this season. 100% cover and win. 7.5. I think I'm going to add Michigan to. I'm just going with 3 picks today. Michigan -8. You know what? No, we're going 4 picks for VIP. 14-8. I'm not going negative on the week. We're having a great week, so. Islanders on all your tickets. Oh, for sure. I mean, I have Islanders on all my stuff today, so better not let me down. Oh, I mean, of course. I mean, yesterday Florida State was on all my parlays, and they lost at noon, so my day was pretty much over at noon. Luckily, I had some other stuff parlayed with different teams and stuff, but they were definitely in a few of them for sure, and my big teaser too. So Iowa 7. All right, so those are my VIP plays. I got 4 of them today. We're going with Drake +8, Texas -7.5, Michigan -8, Iowa -7. And I obviously want to send these picks. You know, if they don't cover, that's fine because I'm betting them on those straight up. But you can always buy points with the picks I get and still have a winning day with VIP. A lot of times with VIP, I buy points on these anyways as a backup option. So a lot of times if VIP has a bad day and they didn't cover by a point or two, like yesterday, USC only won by 1. I had them at 2.5. I still had a parlay where I bought points. So I still ended up, even though VIP took an L on 1 point, I still ended up winning. So definitely have little backup options that you throw a couple bucks on. So that way, if your main plays lose, you still have a chance at covering your losses or potentially getting some profit. I mean, trust me, we don't want it. We don't want any of our main picks to lose. We're not in it to lose. We definitely want to win for sure. But you got to prepare for stuff to happen. You got to prepare for teams to get upset or not cover the spread by a point or two. So to be able to buy those points or have them in a teaser as a backup option, I definitely recommend that. Line, Texas line, Michigan. All right, just locked in these picks to people, sent those out. So that's it for VIP today. Let's hope we have a good VIP day. Texas, Michigan, Iowa. Where's Iowa at? Oh, I already have Iowa in here. Done. Okay, Walker. Yo, Walker, since you did just sign up, I just got that notification. I just sent out my VIP, but I'll send you the list right now since I'm literally right on it. You like the Michigan game under? Yeah, I like the game under too. These matchups in the Big 12 and Big 10 tend to be low scoring. So yeah, Walker, I'll go ahead and add you in here really quick. Let me add you on the list. You caught me at the best time because was about to close this VIP list. Anyone that is in the chat that wasn't here before, I'll be getting off at 12:30. So anything you guys want me to talk about or cover, any parlays, whatever, go ahead and spit them out. I'm down to go over them, just chilling. Pretty much covered everything there needs to be covered for the most part. Walker, let's see. First day here, I'm hoping for beginner's luck today. I took your picks. Oh, dude, fire. Yeah, hopefully. So pretty much the whole chat, we had a parlay that we were vibing today. It was the Islanders, Bruins, Michigan money line, Iowa money line. You could stop there or add Texas money line. We're kind of vibing those picks, but I like Drake +8. I sent that out to VIP. Texas -7.5. Iowa -7 or 7.5, wherever you get them. Or if you want to buy points, go for it. And I like Michigan -8. Those are all the picks I sent out today for VIP. So those are the best matchups for the day too. I mean, everyone's betting on those games. I feel like those guys could all those games could cover easy. NHL back-to-back road teams winning odds. The back-to-backs are tough, man. I mean, they could go either way. You can get a team on the first half of a back-to-back, blow a team out, and then they get blown out the next night. It's literally insane. But pretty much all hockey is freaking back-to-backs. So, I mean, there's so many back-to-backs going around. All right. Are the VIP NHL picks? No, they're all college basketball picks. I did include the Bruins and Islanders in the parlay, but I'm not going to give out any hockey money line picks for VIP unless the odds are, around 150 or less. But all the favorites I bet on were 200, so those aren't the best picks to be given out to VIP because VIP picks for people or premium picks, as you want to call it. Anyone that's giving out -200-300 plays, no one's going to take them seriously because they should be favorites. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give out those kind of picks. Unless there's some good ones I like in the NHL. Wow, how's Michigan been failing? Michigan's been awesome this year. They've been really good to me. You must have been on the wrong side of those picks for sure. Where did this guy go? All right. Home dogs picking plus point spreads NHL. See, I stay away from point spreads in the NHL, man. I just don't trust the point spreads in NHL. Maybe someday, but right now, I do not bet on point spreads for NHL. Basketball for sure, but just I can't. I can't. Um, all right. Getting towards the last 15 minutes of the stream. Anything else? Hopefully you guys are getting your picks locked in already. I pretty much locked in all my picks for the day, so I'm probably done for the day for betting. Hoping that everything cashes today. That would be ideal. Yeah, I don't really like anything else that I'm betting on today, honestly. But yeah, I said I wasn't going to do a stream today, but yesterday was so fun. I had it's fun talking to you guys, and yeah, so I might not do it every Saturday and Sunday. I might get burned out doing it Saturday and Sunday. Saturdays for sure, but I'll definitely let you guys know if I do it on both days as well. NC Greensboro. Yeah, Erica, I like NC Greensboro. They weren't available on my bookie, so I wasn't able to bet on them, but I did cover them. I like their spread. Their spread was pretty easy. Pretty easy spread for them to cover, in my opinion. It was like 2.5, 3 points, I think. Oh, never mind. They just popped up on here. I'll add them in here. I don't hate it. All right. Anything you guys are trying to go over? Because I'm pretty much kind of just chilling. Don't really have too much to cover. I'm pretty much done with everything now. Getting ready to turn on, have some games going and chill for the afternoon session of these games. $23 people in the stream. That's super cool. Hopefully I can grow these streams to where I have a bunch more in here. That'd be super awesome. So I'm excited for my Discord and stuff that I have coming in this next month. It's going to be super awesome, and we're all going to hopefully we have a bunch of positive vibes in there, which we definitely will, of people just giving out good picks and making parlays together. And yeah, it's kind of what I want to build is this cool community of us and just normal people betting on games, riding some squad plays together, just having fun pretty much. GG Lex. Hope your picks go good. I'm sure we all have a lot of the same picks. There's not too many picks to really choose from today. So pretty much if any of us lose, we all lose for the most part. If some of these favorites get upset. All right. I've locked in all my picks today. I think I'm done betting for the day. That's it. I'm putting the phone away now. Yeah, so I added it's a little light outside now, but I added a little light to my back so my wall's not so basic. It's a little darker at night because there's some light. It's daytimes, but yeah, I kind of vibe the light in the back. Doesn't make me look so boring and basic. Yeah, let me go ahead and look up some of these games. Sent out all my stuff, so I'm just chilling now. End of the stream. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's pretty cool. You guys are just chilling. Just chilling too. Hopefully you got some like music on in the background too. Usually when I watch people's streams, I'm not just watching someone stream. I'm usually maybe gaming in the background or got some music playing low key in the background and just chilling, That's how my ideal stream session is when I'm watching other streams. It would be super fun, which is kind of the goal. Hopefully once I get a bigger following and I could start making money from this, which won't be too much longer, I hope. Definitely once I start getting monetized, which hopefully in this next month-ish or two, I can start doing that and then take this to the next level to where I could eventually quit my day job and then freaking doing live streams more, giving you guys picks every day, like in the mornings. And yeah, that's kind of the goal. Did I take NC Greensboro? Yeah, I did. I like their money line. I like the -3 as well. They're not like a huge play I'm putting on today, but I added them to a little like parlay, nothing crazy. But yeah, I did like Greensboro. I covered them earlier. I think they should win that game pretty good. Oh, Memphis is up 14-10 on Houston early on. It's crazy that the Islanders game is on TV. I was just about to say hockey games are literally never on TV for me. Nice. I can actually watch this Islanders game. That's dope because a lot of my day relies on this Islanders game. Oh, come on. Need Islanders to score here. Pretty sure everyone needs Islanders to score. Pretty sure Islanders are in everyone's parlays today. I would imagine so. Oh, tough shot there. But yeah, I'm only going to be on a few more minutes. If you guys have any last-second questions, feel free to ask. Now is the time before I hop off for the day. Man, the Islanders need to get the puck out of their own territory. I feel like this Islanders game might be a little sweaty to start out the day. I sure hope not, though, but definitely can't have the Islanders taking an L early. That would ruin everyone's parlay today. Can't have back-to-back days being ruined at noon. Can't have that happen. All right, guys. Last few minutes. Definitely want to thank you guys for being on the stream. It's been super fun just chilling with you guys, chatting with you guys, making some parlays and finding some good picks. Hopefully I gave you guys some good picks. You guys gave me some good picks too. It's kind of what we're doing, just helping each other out. But yeah, super fun just vibing with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream and chilling. I'll work duty calls. I feel you, buddy. Have a good day, man. Hopefully your picks go good. Yeah, I'll start streaming Saturdays and Sunday. Maybe not we'll see. Maybe Sundays, but Saturdays for sure. But I'll definitely I'll post that on YouTube as a post when I'm going to stream. But yeah, so far just streaming on the weekends. And yeah, I'll have my videos usually up every night before I go to bed just because, I work like everyone else. So I just do this pretty much as a second job, like in my free time. So pumping out the videos at night. And yeah, that's probably going to do it for the stream. I don't really got much more else to say. It's been fun hanging out for close to 2 hours, Love the chats, love the vibes. So that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Go ahead and check out my videos. Subscribe. You guys have been awesome with the support. Good luck with your guys' bets today. Let's hope we all hit. We need the Islanders to hit for sure. And that's it. That's going to do it for the stream, guys. And I will see you guys in my next videos for the next week. Good luck and hope it's a great betting day for you. Have a good one, guys.